Hi, and welcome to What's Your Family Factor video series. The fact that you're here watching this video says a lot about you wanting to improve how you deal with conflict at work by identifying your family factor. So what does your family factor mean? It's the connection between how conflict was handled in your upbringing and how you handle conflict today. For our purposes, we'll be specifically applying your family factor to your work setting, so you're aware of how your family upbringing impacts your workplace behavior. Here are some examples of how conflict may have been handled in your upbringing. Perhaps there was no conflict at all. It was avoided at all cost. Problems were never openly discussed, and you could feel the tension in the family, but it was never talked about. For others, the opposite occurred. There was a lot of conflict, yelling, arguing, maybe even violence, and still the problems were never directly addressed. For others, conflict was handled by humor. When conversations got tense, someone cracked a joke, people laughed, and the conversation moved on. Again, the root problem of the conflict never being addressed. There are a myriad of ways of how conflict is handled in families. However conflict was handled in your upbringing, identifying your family factor is simply becoming aware and recognizing how does what you experienced impact you today in how you deal with conflict. I want to emphasize the intent of recognizing your family factor is self-awareness. We can't change what we don't identify. It is not to blame, shame, or throw any family member under the bus. I personally believe parents do the best they can with what they know at the time. Identifying your family factor is to simply understand so you can make conscious choices to successfully navigate conflict in both your personal and professional life. In the next video, I'll explain the first step of the 4-step framework to address your family factor. Again, congratulations on making the choice to improve how you handle conflict both on and off your job.